We'll see. Oh, this is an adaptation, and I think mid lane Taliyah has been nerfed on this patch, right? But it was mainly the jungle variety, and Faker has certainly put in a whole bunch of hours on this particular pickup, so a different flavor of Shuriman mid laner.
Yeah. I'm not going to hate this one. We doubted it last time. We saw some lane swaps, but it worked incredibly well. Let's see what the game plan is going to be here for T1. Sivir Ashe is another pick duo that they played before, actually, and they're going to do it again.
So it was the right idea that we were having, of course, with Carrier playing the Ashe in the support role. With a bit of an idea of what's happening. So APA now going to have to worry about Carrier's Ashe that we just haven't had the pleasure of seeing.
Really even that has ever allowed through. Zeus going to lose half his health bar.
Yep, still just wants to be able to get the experience for those melee minions. So looked a little bit curious, but was just trying to get as much as he could. His Impact doing exactly the same thing.
Okay, we're going to maybe have something occur here. Impact is very good at wave clear. That's one of the good reasons to pick the Deer in this situation, because his wave clear in a lane swap is pretty fantastic. As meanwhile up here, Zeus in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, Umti's already rotated up. There's the Bramble Smash as he flashes away, and that is first blood. Clean dive from TL.
Huge win for them. They should be able to grab some plate gold here, as Zeus is going to teleport back to the lane, but not in time. And they may just go for it again.
Yeah, round two. That's going to be CoreJJ taking out the turret this time. And Zeus straight out of the death chamber, straight back in. And the juggle is beautiful. Thanks for double 80 carry that we know provides so much pressure, especially piloted by these players. As CoreJJ, unfortunately, going to find out that there's a whole bunch of bad guys there. Yon having to dash without being able to go through a wall, and there is a cleanse, but it doesn't quite work out. Phenomenal spell shield here from Gumayusi, securing all three of them as APA dives in on top of Faker. Seismic shove going to remove him, but still trade is going to be okay for the Tristana. But with that big rock landing, never mind. It's actually just colossally not great. The control that they can pick up there as Umti sees that ward going over. We'll be able to get it down there as okay. There's a grand entrance. Ona going to be the target as cease and desist comes in, but I don't think they're listening to him. Yon's going to take him out. The Grub's getting involved as Gumayusi. He does have On the Hunt running, but APA's diving in. He finds the Buster Shot, sends the Sivir packing, and that's a double kill for the Zeri. TL back on top.
TP, that's always a scary thought. But as you see the setup here, Owner wants to go into Young. Look at his spacing. So well played. CoreJJ sets up the charm. Carrier has to flash. And look at this ult from Umti layered on top, guaranteeing an extra CC. And then APA is going to have his time to shine here with an Insect S play. Flashes onto Guma and will force him down. TL. Huge win on the fight. I doubted it because they had the setup. Just sitting under turret against a 6 Void Grub APA who is just pushing down this turret. Zeus going to eat a bunch of damage. We'll try to clear the wave. This turret is gone.
Flying past, shoutouts to Beryl there, whose skin is going to be employed for this one. Faker wants to try and protect this, but the minion wave has made it to the turret. Seismic shove is decent as APA is going to get pushed away. And now Ona, he's going to move on up. So he gets into the brush. Let's see what APA can actually get done here. As there's the Buster Shot. Cease and desist comes down. Faker still going to throw out some rocks here. And APA just being a bit frustrating, buying some time once the minion wave.
He sticks around it a little bit too long there, and Owner's there with the rotation. Owner also doesn't even have to flash for the ult there, so really well played. Faker gets a plate, but will he die for it? No.
He's going to teleport, so that's going to get him out of there. Yon, he just trades the ult. Yon's still just up there in the 1v1, as we can see, and the Rift Herald is going to come down. APA dealing with the minion wave. Shelly going to go for a charge.
CoreJJ on the flank.
Yeah, and Nature's Grasp is going to come out. CoreJJ, is the quickness actually going to be invested? Grand Entrance going to come in as the charm is down onto Owner, and they clear out the minion wave. 5v5, these 80 carries feeling pretty happy, sitting on their core items for the moment. And this turret, maybe not long for the world, as APA, he's just going to teleport in to try and help take down Zeus. He was tanking up the turret, but Zeus is very, very dead, guys. That is a 0-3 Cassante, and the turret falls as well. The sidestep's good too as Ona moves on in. Impact gonna almost avoids the seismic shove. Cease and desist with the help of the turret. He's going to come through, and he's not that tanky. Ona in the same position though as the explosive charge goes off. Another seismic shove from Faker.
But it's cross map here. Impact. Let's see if he can clear this wave.
Yeah, and he's very tanky. It's not going to be the Leandri's build, as the arrow is going to connect here onto the Udyr as well. With the turret to fend off at the same time, even though that stun from the arrow lasted about 400 years, Impact is still able to just soak it up, unless... Okay, Weave as well comes through. Impact is very fast. Cease and desist comes in. There's the flick. And there goes the Udyr. They had to invest a fair bit.
They're
but
losing
still,
a lot.
Yeah, in a turret in trade for an Udyr, I guess you'll take that. As Zeus is also going to go down. The Unstoppable does come in. Umti is going to be CC'd up, but he's so tanky. Let's see. Oh, actually still in that fog of war. It's Umti that's going to go for the face check. And he can, because he is a big tanky tree. He's flashing. There are 4 members of T1 up here, Umti. I don't know whether this is really what you wanted. He'll be taken down. Gumayusi grabs that kill. And now the teleport's in from Zeus at the same time. They want even more off the back end of this one. Still, APA does massive amounts of damage. The all-out comes in. And the ulti's there from Yun as well. Let's see whether they can actually answer. As the extender beam splits up the fight. Great flash from APA as Ona tries to get that Vault Breaker through. He doesn't have cease and desist, but here's the Weaver's Wall. It's split off the fight completely, and APA, he'd have to invest the rocket jump if he wants to get on over.
As well. They don't have a lot of vision, though. Faker's going to TP in.
Yeah, they do get the teleport, so TL already a bit up in this particular situation. Are they going to flip it, though, is the question. A cease and desist, and he manages to take the Baron and flashes out and says thanks for the leash. These minion waves. Zeus going to deal with the wave on the top side as grand exit here for Core JJ, wanting to battle dance over to Yun, and he is going to be able to get there.
Made some big plays when we go to the team fights, but hasn't actually been able to do all too much. Might make a play now.
Impact almost able to get to the other side of the wall, and then realizes that there are a whole lot of bad guys moving down towards the bottom lane.
But top side,
yeah, it is going to be.
Does have his Weaver's Wall here, so TL need to be super respectful. This is still a Vi composition.
Yeah, Umti could once again be in trouble. Seismic Shove almost pushes him back over the wall, and there's no response because the wall cuts off the rest of TL. Umti.
Things have really looked T1's way, and then, you know, this is the moment here. You could see arrows coming through, hits impact, the block is good, but unfortunately the Vi is able to get in and get out.
They still have so many tools, right? Tristana and the Zeri is so much DPS in these fights. They need to get themselves together as the Weaver's Wall comes on down. There's a huge pushback from Zeus, who's in amongst 4 people right now. Gumayusi, the only one there to back him up, and they want to take him down, but they're not going to be able to do so. Cease and desist comes in on top of Core JJ, and then it's Ona that's out once again. APA torn apart at T1. That was absolutely gorgeous. The flash forward from Faker to finish the job, and it's just Impact that's left alive. I think T1 are kind of done with this game.
I think they're done with it. They want to push down this inhibitor and end the game. So close to escaping was APA there, almost over the wall. Owner with a heroic plays there in those final moments. Impact, last man standing, picks up a Zonia's here. Let's see what he can do.
Well, he does go golden, but that's not going to apply to his turrets, unfortunately, so they will be taken down. Core JJ is going to respawn. It's not going to be his day, though, today, as T1 will move to the finals here at EWC, and they will keep their key alive. Unfortunately for TL, they're going to have to watch theirs bend.
Side, oh, you can see Core JJ super unhappy. They were so close. That would be the first time in North America has taken out a Korean team in an international like this in a long time. And I know the NA fans were really feeling how close it was. Dominant game 1. Game 2, they fell back behind, but game 3, they really had the edge.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we were saying right before they became the world champions last year. So I don't know, Wolf. I think that it's all looking the way of T1 here. This is precisely how they get it done. It's just right on the brink. A big smile from Coma there and a thumbs up from Faker. And now I think it's time for us to throw it over to the stage.